Hello Gemini and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your July 2023 monthly tarot reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. As always, this reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So let's see what we have for Gemini, please. We're going to pull an overarching energy, then look at some general energies, and then specifically love, romance, relationships, money, career, and any other thread that comes out. I will say Spirit has been giving messages across the board this month a lot, so if that happens we go with it. So we have the Eight of Swords. Let's see what we have with that. We have the Emperor. With that, Gemini, we have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Page of Swords. And also the Six of Pentacles. Let's see what we have in love, romance and money, career. What do we have for Gemini, please? Angel, spirits, guides, message for Gemini, thank you. For July 2023, let's look at love, romance, relationships first, please. Message for Gemini, thank you. So we have the Ten of Swords. With that, Gemini, we have the Nine of Swords. Got 8, 9, 10 of Swords here, and the Ace. Let's see what we have in money, career. What do we have for Gemini? Money, career, finances, thank you. Message for Gemini. We have the Star. And the High Priestess. Look to the bottom of the deck. I'm going to put that down because I did take a sneak peek. The Three of Wands. Alright Gemini, let's pull you an angel answer card. Message for our lovely Geminis, thank you. What do we have for Gemini, thank you? We have take action. I'm going to pull you an angel romance card. Let's see what we have for Gemini, thank you, for July. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And I'm going to pull a card for money areas. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. So we have take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Alright Gemini, I'm going to pull you a number for the month of July. Let's see what we have for you. Message for our lovely Geminis, thank you, for the month of July 2023. So we have number 66, that might resonate for you, and we have healing. I'm going to pull a power animal oracle card for you as well. Let's see what we have for Gemini, thank you. That turned over really quickly. We have hummingbird, joy, lighten up. So healing and more uplifting, lightening energies are coming your way. Lighter energies, which is nice. Let's see what we have. What do we have for Gemini, thank you? I've got action again. Let me read that out to you. Number 17. So, we have the energy for the month of action. Energizing effort, willingness to work. This card tells you now is the time for more aggressive forward movement. The galloping horses represent intentional and concerted action directed to your goals. This card upright indicates that you are on the right track, but your determined efforts must increase. The white horse is inner action of spirit and thought. The black is the outer work that still needs to be done. So continue taking action and trust your intuition. In time, you'll break through and see the results you've been working so hard to create. All right, Gemini. Let's have a look at love romance first. Because there's a feeling here, Gemini. I mean, you might be dealing with an Emperor. This person can also, this energy can also be the energy that you're adopting. We can all adopt the energy of the Emperor, taking control, taking charge, taking initiative. This feels like you're, in a sense, I'm getting you're taking your power back. And that's what I want to say. Taking charge of your life in terms of where the path of healing is for you. The Page of Swords, you might be learning something, hearing something. Like I said, it could be to do with a person. The Emperor can be quite a powerful, sometimes more mature person, can be a father figure as well. But this can represent somebody who is confident, go-getting, sometimes a little bit controlling, if it's a person. We have the Page of Swords here, Gemini, learning something, hearing something, something coming to light here. So it looks, and again, this person could be communicating with you as well, because this can be a message from this person too. So I feel there is a kind of energy here, Gemini, of something coming in that makes you think. And that's what I want to say. Whether you're learning something, hearing something, or a message is coming in from this person, there's a strong energy here of taking your power back on what do you do next, because it prompts you to take action. Now here's what I want to say, because the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, very powerful mental energy for you. But this really is a scenario here, Gemini, with the 10 of Swords and 9 of Swords. Either you're really thinking whether to end something with someone and release and let go of it, because again, the 10 of Swords can be, you might have been let down, stabbed in the back, betrayed, deeply wounded, deeply hurt by somebody, and you might be considering ending it with them, because that's where you release from being hurt, being exposed to pain. You know, this is the energy here. That's where the load does lighten in a way, because you see that sense of the light coming into your life with an ending. Now, this can also be, here, Gemini, something may have already ended, and this person might be wanting to reconcile with you. So whichever side of the fence you're on, I'm getting both of those messages, so I say what I feel. But again, it might cause you to start thinking, dwelling, do I, don't I, will I, won't I? Because either way, there's a strong sense of you want to attract the right kind of love. But again, if something is ended, you might be attracting attention, and sometimes people come back into our lives and want to reconcile because they don't want us to be with anybody else. You know, there could be an element of jealousy here as well. So however that resonates with you here, Gemini, I certainly feel that something is really going to be preying on your mind. And I feel it could be to do with a person or how you take charge of a situation in terms of love, romance, relationships. The overarching energy, as I've kind of explained the background here, is wondering what to do. And again, this is our thoughts. How do I move forward? What do I do? Because we have the Ace of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. I feel you are going to make your mind up in what this person is offering you. Six of Pentacles can sometimes be a breadcrumb card where somebody offers a bit more, promises to do more, invest more, give more, however that would manifest for you. Whatever would bring the sense of balance back into your life. I feel certainly there is an opportunity either to re-enter your life or in a current relationship, this would be, well, if I do this, well, that will be okay. Or, well, why don't we get away from it all and reconnect? Or why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? This is the energy here of the breadcrumb being offered to you. I feel you see it for what it is, and it gives you a powerful epiphany. You make your mind up in terms of how you're truly going to move forward, because the Ace of Swords is seeing the truth of the situation for what it is, not necessarily how we want it to be, but how it is. And it allows us to make choices and decisions that bring a better and healthier reality our way. So I feel that you see the truth of what this represents and what they're offering you. Now, coming back to the overarching energy, you're taking action, but the action, you see, this Eight of Swords is somebody who is not moving forward in a particular direction. So you are taking action, but I don't feel it doesn't look like with this person. And that's what I'm getting the strongest. Why? Because you've gone through some kind of process in your mind. Certainly, you've processed the whole information of whatever this Page of Swords is to you. And you've come to a conclusion in terms of how you're going to move forward and walk through a door. And certainly there's an energy here of, well, I'm not moving in that direction. Free will. But that's what I'm seeing here. And even when I look at the cards down below, because I've kind of said, I'm just getting messages across the board. Three of Wands can sometimes be, that ship has sailed. I'm turning my back on this situation and I'm manifesting a brand new direction here. You're taking empowered action, but it's not in the direction that this person is asking you. Because that's where you see the path of healing. Because the star, having faith, turning your back on a situation and moving in the direction and feeling more optimistic and positive about how life will unfold for you. The star is there to say you've got absolutely nothing to worry about as you do that. As you really open things up, broaden your horizons even, there's a strong sense of you're already being watched over for Spirit to bring blessings and wish fulfillment into your life. So sometimes we just have to have faith. Sometimes we won't have all the answers straight away. We just have to surrender and trust instinctively what feels right. And also from a knowledge point of view, situations that we don't want to expose ourselves to again. Hurt, pain, betrayal, stabbed in the back, deeply wounded. So I feel this is a scenario here, Gemini, of you see life unfolding in a different direction. And this is a great energy with the Three of Wands. You've got every reason to be positive and optimistic because there are new blessings and wish fulfillment coming your way. This is the energy of taking a divinely guided chance here. And because you're attracting potentially new love, new happiness, new abundance. And that's what I'm seeing for you, certainly in terms of love, romance, relationships. Now, I want to talk about money, career, finances. Because the Emperor can be pretty influential when, certainly in terms of money, career, business, can also be highly influential in other areas like legal situations, for example. Ultimately, you will be dealing with a person of influence, somebody who would make a final decision, and that decision generally is not to be argued with. So this can be a CEO, MD, owner of a company, or somebody who commands influence where their decision is final. Certainly in a company that would be the case. It's an influential person, and similarly that can be in other life areas. So can be legal. This would be a judge, arbiter, a decision maker that would resolve issues. So however that resonates for you here, Gemini, because the energies of the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords, this can be a painful ending that's caused you a lot of stress, worry and anxiety. So I feel certainly coming into July, there's a strong energy that you're dealing with whatever this is. And that's what I'm getting, but hoping to attract something new or an outcome that you want. And that's what I'm seeing here. I feel that you've taken action in response to an ending. And also the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords, it can also be about worrying about an ending. So however that resonates for you here, Gemini, you're either something has ended and it's caused you stress, worry, anxiety, or you're worried about something ending. And that could be in terms of job, business opportunity, business and so on. So there's a strong energy here with the Eight of Swords. I can only do what I can do. I can take action, I can do everything, I can pursue opportunities, I can pursue a lot of avenues, and then it's in the lap of the gods, This is the energy here with the Eight of Swords. Sometimes we can only do what we can do, and then things are beyond our control. And sometimes it's not an easy situation to deal with. Feeling trapped, feeling powerless, feeling things are a little bit beyond your control. But it looks in this scenario here that you're being really watched over. Why? Because the High Priestess is telling you, trust your instinctive energy. How you react to a situation, respond, take action. It has to be driven by what instinctively feels right. Also, how you assess a situation, You're very, very highly intuitive. You're very connected to that inner voice. You just know this month in terms of what you need to do. Now, the Three of Wands and the Star is telling you that something good is coming your way. It allows you to turn your back on what has been a stressful experience. So this definitely feels in this scenario here, Gemini, that there is a blessing coming your way. The Star is a beautiful blessing. Sometimes we have to have faith, but by the steps that you have taken, the action that you have taken, it looks like your ships are coming in. And sometimes we just have to have faith a little bit longer. But there's a strong, because again, there's going to be a period in July where you're going to be a little bit stuck and feel that way. And the message is just keep on doing what you're doing. What's that phrase? Keep calm and carry on. That's the energy here. Because we overthink and overdwell and start questioning everything. And we can have a tendency to do that when we don't know what's going to happen. So just watch out for that, how the mind can work against you, because things are only going to move at a certain level this month. But I do feel that things are going to move, because there's a strong energy here of something coming in that brings you joy. Whether you're pursuing new joy in love romance, or whether something comes in to bring you joy, it looks like healing and recovery is available to you. We have the Page of Swords and the Emperor. A message from this person. And it's positive. It marks the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change for you. So, brings clarity to your situation here. Now, here we have, so you've been overthinking, overdwelling, stressing, worrying, because you don't know what's going to happen next. You're trapped, feeling trapped, things are beyond your control. This is the breakthrough. The Ace of Swords is a victory, a success, a win, a triumph that marks a new beginning. So it's a massive breakthrough for you. But this would be a great energy of something that comes in that brings you a success. With the Six of Pentacles can be someone offering you a sum of money or being ordered to. It can also be linked with someone reaching out, offering you something. Can be jobs, business opportunities, career path. This can be really Spirit saying, you're going to be brought what you need. It's your time to receive. This is the energy here with the Ace and the Six of Pentacles. Spirit bringing you a blessing. It looks like there's going to be a process here, Gemini, where you're going through a process where things are really preying on your mind. You're taking action. things start feeling positive and hopeful. You feel good about how something is evolving, but you're powerless because it's down to somebody else to make the decision. So you'll be waiting on them. This is the energy here, Gemini, of with the Ace of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, there is something coming in, certainly in terms of money, career, finances, where an offer is made to you and Spirit is telling you you're going to get what you need. And I feel that you just know that, but you'll be waiting for the confirmation. I think that confirmation is coming in, and all of a sudden that sense of joy just changes everything. So that's what I see, that I feel Spirit wants you to continue taking action. Now, within this mix, taking a divinely guided chance, whatever this is, however you're moving forward, whatever choices, decisions that you're making, just bear that in mind. Sometimes we're given opportunities and offers that might be a little bit left field, that might be a little bit different. Sometimes we just have to go for it and trust. There may well be an element of that this month too, but it does feel like it leads to joy and happiness. Okay. I'm going to pull you a message from Spirit. It really is a lovely, hopeful reading. There is a massive, massive blessing here. So let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Gemini? Message from Spirit. 2 cards. We have forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Forgiveness in all levels. It can be forgiving people's behavior. It doesn't necessarily mean that we allow people back into our life. It just means that we make peace so that we don't carry the negative energy with us. And we have stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it. And you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. And that's what the cards are saying. The victory is seeing the truth of the situation in relationship terms. And also, the victory here is standing your ground and not backing down, taking action and keep on going until you claim that victory and success. Okay, what do we have as a final message for our lovely Geminis? Thank you, Angel Spirits Guides. Message for Gemini for the month of July 2023. Let me shuffle a bit more. Message for Gemini, thank you. We have Crane, surrender, let go of limiting beliefs, be as expansive in your thoughts as your soul is. That's what I have for you, Gemini, for the month of July. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful month. I will see you next time.